right, as the average prices of gas reaches an all-time high at over $5 a gallon, President Biden is shifting the blame once again, this time pointing fingers at the oil executives, saying in a letter, an extensive letter, to the leaders of the major companies, quote, at a time of war, refinery profit margins well above normal being passed directly to the American families is not acceptable? Well, how does that sit with United Refining Company Chairman John Catsimatidis? He joins us now to react. John, what's your reaction to this letter from the president?
You know, I'm a little bit taken back, but it seems like the White House is blaming everybody. But it comes down to the fact, look, we are loyal Americans. When you say America, we're talking about Mexico, Canada, the United States. We're all in it together. The recession that's about to happen does not have to happen. The 30-year mortgage was over 6% yesterday. Are you going to run to buy a house at over 6% right now? No. They're creating a recession because there's an attack on North American oil industry. And why? Why the oil industry? And, you know, people say, well, if you raise the price high enough, then people will accept buying electric cars more. All we want is peace. We want to do our business. We love America. Everybody in that oil industry in North America loves America. And
you've been vilified over the last few years. And they're blaming refineries in particular. And they keep saying it doesn't pay in this country to build a new refinery. But they're saying you're making too much in profit during this time. And you guys are the problem why America's paying so much.
That's not true, though. I mean, are we making a profit? We have years we make a good profit. We have years we lose money. And that's the way the oil industry is. But the big seven that got the letters yesterday, Chevron, Exxon, you know who owns them? It's not any individual. It's not a Rockefeller. You know who owns them? All the 401k plans in America. It's the American people that owns them.
Right.
So who do you want to blame? Look, we want to cooperate with the White House. We want to cooperate with President Biden, but you can't go the EPA and the federal
regulations.
The regulations.
And you believe this letter is insincere, that he knows the answer to this.
I'm not sure if he personally knows the answer to that, but the people around him that are smart people probably know the answer. And if he leans off the EPA and directs the EPA and directs the regulatory people to ease up,
right?
America will bring the price of oil back down to $60 a barrel.
Deregulate.
And the inflation will go back to
Instead,
nothing.
they run the regulations up so high they're out of business.
Into your refineries from Canada, right?
Yes.
You also brought up the fact that we could be getting more oil right from Alaska. What is the truth about what we're getting from Alaska and what we can get from Alaska?
Well, we have a pipeline that's a United States pipeline, 2 million barrels a day. We're only getting 400,000 barrels a day. Why are we begging Iran? Why are we begging Saudi Arabia, begging Venezuela for oil? We have it. I've had the oil minister in my office last week from Saskatchewan and Canada, Alberta, Saskatchewan. They want to ship us oil. They started a problem on one of the pipelines on Line 5 and what was it, Michigan?
Yeah, that goes through the Lake Michigan.
Yes, why are we're putting the American people at a disadvantage? You know what it's costing? You know, it says, oh, we're making a few extra bucks, but it's not true. It's costing the American people because they're paying double the price of gasoline, probably $500 billion to the American consumer, more today, this year, than last year.
Why?
$500 billion, because the price of gasoline is $5, maybe going to $6, and it's costing the consumer. I'm telling all my Democratic friends, and I have a lot of Democratic friends. You know what I'm telling them? Enough is enough. Let's fight on the side of America. And forget about parties. Forget about fighting on the side of the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. Let's fight on the side of America, because America's in trouble.
I hear you, and hopefully people rally to you, because you know powerful people. I know you're tight with the Clintons too. You tie with the people that are going to get our economy on track again.
A lot
I'm
of
just
good
wondering
it
where this
does.
letter came from. Because it
Democrats
seems totally
stab you in the
insincere.
back
The Wall
and
Street Journal breaks it down today. John Castleman TV's not only owns supermarkets,
stick you in the neck.
with the consumer, oil and gas. So that letter is very much in your ball field. Thanks so much for joining
Blaming
us
them
today.
when it's not their
You got it.
fault.
Meanwhile, let's go out to Carly, up to Carly for the headlines. Hey, Carly.
That's right. Hey, good morning. We're going to start